Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this foundation batch, my friend. Welcome to this foundation batch, everybody. Let me open the video and let me see how many people have joined the session. So, as I can see today, the people are very less. So, guys, make sure that your friends are also joining the session. What we are going to do today? What we are going to do? We are going to learn the electric field distribution due to continuous charge distribution. This topic will be completed today itself, and we also saw some of the distributions yesterday as well. Like we saw ring, like we saw line charge. So today I am going to continue from there itself. ठीक है, वहीं से आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे मेरे दोस्त. और आप लोगों के लिए एक अच्छी खबर क्या है, अगले हफ्ते से फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट वीक ऑनवर्ड्स वी आर ऑल्सो स्टार्टिंग बेसिक मैथ्स इन दिस बैच. We are also starting basic maths in this batch from next week onwards. Okay, guys. So, are you guys ready for this session? Tell me, is everyone ready? Are my foundation batch students ready? सब लोग तैयार हैं कि नहीं? जल्दी से बता दो. इतनी कम अटेंडेंस से मेरे भाई काम नहीं चलने वाला है. क्या कर रहे हो? कहाँ हैं सारे के सारे लोग? Okay. So, this is our foundation batch. The foundation batch is started with an objective to gain an insight into the foundations of the engineering, into the physics and math that goes into making the electrical and the electronics engineering. Because we believe every student has a potential, and we just need to unleash that potential. So Pragna, what I am going to do? I am going to make physics for 3 days and maths for 3 days. So you just have to dedicate 1 hour daily, but you will learn both the subjects parallelly. So let me introduce you myself. I am Ankit Goyal, guys. I am presently working as a director at an academy for GATE department. I got AIR 1 in GATE 2014 and 2018 in electrical engineering, and that is why I am suited to teach you the concepts of electrical engineering, the foundations, the basics, and each and every subject I can deal. I was also awarded the gold medal by the President of India himself in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. And till now I have taught more than 1 lakh students in offline and online domain. And my friends, other than this free initiative, other than the revolution that we have created on YouTube, we have also created one of the biggest revolution on an academy, and to become a part of that revolution, to make history, to get a great rank, you have to join me on an academy using the code Ankit ESE. Ankit basically tells me that you guys have faith in me, you guys trust me, and you guys want my guidance to get to the top of your career, to get to the pinnacle of success, and to get the best rank, a single digit or a double digit rank. That is the meaning of Ankit ESE. So if you guys believe you can get the single digit or a double digit rank, then join an academy today itself using the code Ankit ESE. Why you should join an academy? What is the difference between an academy and the YouTube lecture? So my friend, YouTube lectures are more or less one-way communication, and this is just teaching. But an academy is a revolution. It is much more than just teaching. An academy is a complete package that gives you teaching, doubt solving, quizzes, material, batches, crash courses, everything with just one subscription. Where others will charge you separately for each and everything, an academy will give you this under one subscription. So my friend, what we did cover yesterday, we covered the ring charge and the line charge. So today I am going to continue from the line charge itself, and I am going to discuss the line charge, the discharge that I gave you as the homework. So let us start. So yesterday what we covered, guys, we talked about line charge distribution, correct? Now, in this line charge distribution, what we saw is, let me explain some of it again so that we can move on with the derivation. So there was a point P where we wanted to find out the electric field. So what we did is we took a small charge. We took a small charge dq. We connected it with the point P, and since it was a positive charge, the electric field was away from the charge. The electric field was away from the charge. And my friend, the electric field was away from the charge, and we resolved this electric field into two components. What were those two components? The horizontal and the vertical. Now yesterday we covered the symmetrical part of it, in which the vertical component was getting cancelled. But what I gave you as homework was unsymmetrical distribution, like the electric field at one end of the line charge. So if this is the electric field, this is basically Ex, this is your Ey. ठीक है, मैंने आपको कल बोला था एक छोर पे निकालना, एक एंड पे निकालना, और जो हम देख चुके थे दैट वाज एट द सिमेट्री, बीचों बीच था, उसके दोनों तरफ क्या था? इनफाइनाइट. So what we wrote is, if I rewind, electric field was, this was R naught, this was R, this was L. So it was dq by 4 pi epsilon R square. Then we wrote it as lambda dl by 4 pi epsilon R square. Then we wrote L as R naught tan theta, which means dl was R naught sec square theta d theta, which means the electric field then became lambda R naught sec square theta d theta by 4 pi epsilon. R is what? R is R naught by cos theta. R naught by cos theta. So that means lambda d theta by 4 pi epsilon R naught. Now you can break it into horizontal and vertical component. So this Ex is E cos theta, which was lambda cos theta d theta by 4 pi epsilon R naught, and this Ey is E sin theta, which is lambda sin theta d theta by 4 pi epsilon R naught. 4 pi epsilon R naught. Okay. Now my friend, earlier when the line was infinite upwards as well as below, then this vertical component was getting cancelled. But now we will understand. Now we will understand the basics of unsymmetrical distribution. The first unsymmetrical distribution that I gave you is electric field of finite line charge. Okay, if the length is not infinite, if this is finite, then see my friends carefully. If this length of the charge is finite, it is at point P, then this angle is theta 1. Suppose this angle is theta 2. Now if you want to find out horizontal component, you will integrate. The horizontal component contained cos theta. Horizontal में cos theta था मेरे भाई, तो integrate कर देना. The angle below the line will be negative. The angle above the line will be positive. So lambda by 4 pi epsilon, basically this is epsilon r naught, lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught, integration of cos theta is sin theta, okay, ey lambda sin theta d theta, integration of sin theta is minus cos theta, it is minus cos theta, so minus cos theta, that is why I'll take lower limit minus upper limit, okay. So these are the two electric fields, my friend, one for the horizontal component and one for the vertical component. A very, very easy derivation. Now if you go by this method that I have told, it is very, very easy. What is difficult in this? Now, if you want to find out the electric field at one end of a line charge, at one end of a line charge, okay, at one end of line charge, then what you can do, my friend, the kind of system that we are talking about here, the kind of system that we are talking about here is that this is the point P, this is R naught, and this angle is suppose theta 1, okay, this angle is suppose theta 1. In that case, my friend, theta 1 is given, but what is theta 2? This theta 2 is 0. So what is electric field? Lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught, okay. Now sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2, it will become sin theta 1. Then cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1, cos theta 2 is 1. Okay, now if I take, if one end of line lies at infinity, एक हिस्सा अगर इंफिनिटी पे चला गया, जिसको हम कहते हैं सेमी इनफाइनाइट लाइन और सेमी इनफाइनाइट वायर. Tell me quickly everybody, what I will change? If one end of the line is infinite, the upper end is infinite. In this formula, what I will change? In this formula, what I will change? Tell me quickly. Quickly everybody, I want to know. What will change? What will change? Tell me. Anyone? What I'll do is, theta 1 will become 90. So both will come out to be equal. Both will come out to be equal. Okay. So this is all about the line charge. This is all about the line charge. Let me summarize this for you. Okay, this is very important when we talk about machine power system everywhere, and direct question can be asked in EMT. If it is a infinite line charge, electric field only lies in x direction, lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught, lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught, where this r naught is perpendicular distance from your line charge. From line charge. Then we saw the second case, sorry, it was 2 pi. For infinite, it was 2 pi. Okay. Then what we saw? What we saw for finite line charge. You can then implement the cases. For finite line charge, the horizontal component was lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught, then sine theta 2 minus sine theta 1, and the vertical electric field was lambda by 4 pi epsilon r naught 1 minus cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Okay, cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. These are the two things that you will remember, but the upper formula is very, very important, that of an infinite line charge. Okay. Now, let us go to the next derivation that I again gave you as homework. That was of a disk. Now, the basic concept behind a disk is that a disk can be assumed. A disk can be assumed to be made up of a large number of rings, or which are concentric. यानी ऐसी छोटी छोटी रिंग जिनका सेंटर सेम है, उससे हमारी एक डिस्क बनी होगी. Is that understood? That a disk will be made up of a large number of rings which are concentric. Now assume a ring of radius r and thickness dr. So guys, tell me, are you getting benefited by this foundation batch? Is the batch serving its purpose? Tell me that, because I really would like to know if you guys are getting benefited or not. Because if you are not getting benefited, then it is not a point of keep running this batch. Are you guys getting benefited? Now, what I want to understand is what is the charge on this ring. So on a disk, we will have a surface charge density. Surface charge density is sigma. Okay, it is sigma. So charge on the ring. And I don't know why this foundation batch is not very interactive. You guys don't talk. Just you sit there and listen. Why is that? It is sigma into its area. Let me say the area is dA. How do we write the area? Circumference into thickness. This is the dq. Now to find out the electric field due to this ring, we will use the formula that we have already derived for a ring charge. What is that? dE. dE will be dq by 4 pi epsilon r square. What is this distance? X. x square to the power 3 by 2. Okay. Now what is this dq? What is this dq, my friend? dq is, sorry, into x also. dq is what? 1 minute. Just let me think. Q by 4 pi epsilon r square should be the unit. Are we doing it right, my friend? The dq is sigma into 2 pi r dr. This is x square plus, yeah, it is cube, yeah, right. We are doing it right. Why, Gayatri? Why it happens when most of the students are South Indian, they don't talk? अगर हम लोग ये बैच मिक्स लैंग्वेज में लगा रहे हैं मेरे भाई, तो नॉर्थ वाले बच्चे कहाँ चले गए हैं? और अगर ऐसा है फिर तो हमें इंग्लिश में बैच लगाना ही गड़बड़ है. If it is like that, only South Indians are attending this batch, then I believe we should not conduct any more batches in English. Is that the case? Okay, now my friend, when we want to find out the electric field, what we will do is we will integrate this d. No need to use the vector because all the electric fields are in the same direction. When all the vectors are in the same direction, you can directly add those. Okay. So what you will do is sigma, this 2 pi will get cancelled. Sigma x by 2 epsilon guys, see, if the attendance keeps on falling, then how do we guys will get motivation to teach you? Like in this batch we started with 100 students. Now we are standing at only 30 students. If that is not the failure of an initiative, then what is? खाली क्लास को पढ़ाना मेरे भाई किसी टीचर को अच्छा नहीं लगता है, चाहे फिर वो विशाल सर हो और चाहे फिर वो मैं हूं. It really hurts the sentiment of a teacher. If you guys are unable to spread the initiative, or you don't want to, I don't know what is the reason, but you guys are not taking active part in this. Everybody wants everything for free, but even if they have to tell the others about it, then also they are not willing. Then what is the point? Because the satisfaction that we get by teaching the students at an academy, that is very, very unmatchable. Why? Because those are serious students. They are coming every day even at 7 a.m. to attend the classes. But you guys are not. You guys are not. Okay. So Parth, basically I am providing the PDF every day on my Telegram channel. Okay. Now suppose if it is not helpful for GATE, let us assume it is not helpful for GATE, then why are students not coming to Vishal sir's class? Why is the attendance so low? Even in control system we started with almost 250 students and now we only have 150. Okay. Now one mistake that we did here, we did not change the limits. Okay, the limits will be what? The maximum limit of t will be one by x minus 1 by, okay, So that is how is the simple method. That is how is a simple method of finding out the electric field. Okay. Path my telegram channel. My telegram channel is this. Okay. This is my telegram channel where I am giving everyday PDF of the lecture. Okay. So you don't have to give any space in this. Otherwise you will tell me, sir, the link is not working. Don't give any space. Okay. So keep that in mind. So is this clear? Is this clear, my friend? Now, if the disk is infinite, then that means R tends to infinity. See guys, if this R tends to infinity, the second term will become 0. If the second term becomes 0, it will be sigma by 2 epsilon. Sigma by 2 epsilon. Free Fire King, yes, it will help you for IIT JEE as well. It will help you for IIT JEE as well. Okay friends. So that is how the disk will be working when we talk about the surface charge. Now with this derivation in mind, let me first summarize. For disk, what is the summary for disk? The electric field is sigma x by 2 epsilon 1 by x okay for infinite disk. For infinite disk, electric field is sigma by 2 epsilon. Okay. केवल पावर सिस्टम स्टार्ट होगा कंट्रोल सिस्टम के बाद मेरे भाई. And this student Free Fire King, my friend, where are you from? Where are you from? From which part of the country are you watching us? Okay. So guys, the last derivation for continuous distribution is the field due to infinite sheet. Okay. Now, I have already told you if the sheet is infinite, the electric field is sigma by 2 epsilon. Let me tell you, if the sheet is infinite, suppose if the sheet is infinite and it is positively charged, can everybody tell me from which part of the country are they watching the lecture? I wish to know where our voice is reaching. The electric field, my friend, will be away. Okay. पॉजिटिव चार्ज की वजह से फील्ड अवे आती है. ठीक है, ये एक डिस्क की समरी है. नाउ वी हैव सच इनफाइनाइट शीट. व्हाट डज इट मीन? Infinite sheet means the dimension of the sheet. The dimension of the sheet is much larger as compared to separation between sheets. Okay, separation between sheets. And my friends, if any of you wants to join us on our academy, we are running separate batches for North and South Indian students, and you can call on this number. Just call on this number to take the subscription. Just call on this number. Okay. और बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है देख के कि नॉर्थ और साउथ दोनों तरफ से स्टूडेंट है, आंध्र प्रदेश, हैदराबाद, यूपी, बिहार, एवरीवेयर. एंड जस्ट टेल मी गाइस, are you loving it? Basically I am teaching you the things that you skipped in your plus 2, that you skipped. And if you learn these basics, let me tell you clearly, you will be very very good when it comes to machine, power system, EMT, everywhere guys, everywhere. So if I talk about myself guys, I never prepared EMT for GATE exam. Why? Because the questions that are asked in EMT are majorly from this 12th physics. But now I was very very good in this 12th physics, and since I was very good in this 12th physics, I was able to crack most of the questions. And that is how my machines is so strong, because the EMT principles are that strong that I can even solve easily a JEE problem. I can easily solve a JEE problem because my electricity and magnetism is very very strong. Same thing I can carry over to machines, and I can learn even the most complicated concepts with very high ease. Okay, so if you become really good at the things that I am teaching you, then you will see the change in yourself. You will see it. Just be with me. Okay, see, now we have two sheets. One sheet has a charge plus sigma, other has a charge minus sigma. The field of the positively charged sheet will be away. Field of a negatively charged sheet will be towards. I'll write this as well. Field of positively charged sheet is away, and field of negative charge sheet is towards. Okay, is towards. Now see guys, when we are calculating the field between the two sheets, they are coming in the same direction. Why? Away from positive towards negative. Away from positive towards negative. So this one is upward, that one is also upward. So both are in same direction. But if we calculate above the second sheet here, if we calculate it here, so the field due to positive charge is away, but the field due to negative charge is downward. So both cancel each other. Similarly, field due to positive charge is away, field due to negative charge is towards. So both cancel each other. So based on this situation, what you can say, the electric field is only non-zero between the two sheet. Between the two sheet. It is zero outside. It is zero outside. And yes, my friend, it is very similar to the case of a parallel plate capacitor. It is actually your parallel plate capacitor. Now what you will say for the electric field? Electric field. Outside sheet is zero, but between the plates or between the sheets, the electric field will be, for one sheet sigma by 2 epsilon, for the other sheet sigma by 2 epsilon, that is sigma by epsilon. This concept will be directly used when we will study capacitor. We will directly use this when we talk about capacitor. The field between the plates is sigma by epsilon. Sigma by epsilon. Okay. So again, if I summarize, field due to one sheet is sigma by 2 epsilon field between two oppositely charged sheet sigma by epsilon. Sigma by epsilon. Okay. These things will come in handy when we talk about the capacitor. Now let me show you one problem. See the problem, guys. See the problem. A rod of length L has a uniform positive charge per unit length and a total charge Q. Calculate the electric field at a point P located along the long axis of the rod at a distance A from one end. Try this, everybody. Try this. I know you guys can solve it. Very easy problem. You all can solve it. Just try it once. And let me tell you, my friends, my team of educators is the most hardworking team. Literally, they are working day and night to bring classes for you. Like if I take my own example, right now my throat is paining so much and still I am teaching you with the full energy. And that is why we expect that the students should be able to attend these classes, because what we are asking in return for so much of a hard work is that you guys just come and sit and learn. And that learning will only benefit you in the exams. It is not going to benefit me directly. Okay. So that is why, my friends, it is very demotivating to teach just a class of 30-20 students, because that is not the kind of hard work that we are doing. The hard work that we are doing, for that we deserve at least 200-300 students attending every class. Dipanshi, thank you for appreciation. Amrendra, communication we are starting on Unacademy from 25th. When is 25th? I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we are starting. Tomorrow morning 7 a.m. Okay, on Unacademy paid classes. Let us see this. So guys, when you want to find out the field at a certain point, you assume a small charge. What is this charge? First of all, for finding this charge, I find charge density. It is Q by L. Now what is this dq? Lambda dx. Q by L dx. Now, due to a point charge, what is the electric field? The electric field is away. The electric field is away. That is dq by 4 pi epsilon x square. Now this electric field, if you want to calculate total, okay, now my friend, this x will vary from A up to A plus L. From A up to A plus L. So what we will say is the electric field is what? Q by L, Q by 4 pi epsilon L dx by x square from A up to A plus L. Integration of x square. Integration of x square, 1 by x square, is minus 1 by x. That is 1 by A minus 1 by A plus L. If you take the difference, it will become Q by 4 pi epsilon Very good, guys. If you are feeling that this question is easy, that means your basics are becoming strong. My only objective here is that you should not be worried when you see some questions where integration is required, because many people get worried about such kind of questions. Okay. Is that clear? Walter White gave the correct answer. Very, very good, guys. Very good. A good progress I am seeing. So my friend, let me tell you again. From next week onwards, 3 days we will be running physics. 3 days we will be running maths. Our objective is that before GATE 2021, your foundation should be very, very strong, so that even if you are preparing for 22 or you have just started engineering, your foundation should be rock solid. And my friend, this foundation will really enable you to learn of the most complicated subjects of the engineering in the easiest manner. And if you are targeting GATE 2021, now is not the time to waste sitting around. Just join an academy so that you can complete your syllabus on time and you can get the best rank. So you just have to call on this number. Okay. And if you want to connect with me, follow me, then join me on Facebook and Instagram. My ID is this. Here I often come live and I can interact with you guys. So guys, if any of you wants to join an academy, you can take this plan for 1 year or 2 year. College going student take for 2 year, dropout should take for 1 year. But remember the code Ankit ESE, because that code directly connects me and you. And let me tell you, my friends, tomorrow what we are going to do is, we are going to solve a lot of problems on this continuous distribution. Tomorrow is going to be a DPP session. And you can pay by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking, and EMI on debit card is also available for HDFC and Bajaj Finserv. But don't forget this code. Don't forget this. Okay, and these are some of my videos, guys, that will really help you in cracking the exam, in learning the concept. So make sure that you watch these. Make sure that you watch these. And this is the link of my Telegram channel and my Unacademy profile. Every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. I am teaching the basics of network. So you attend that class on Unacademy free classes. For that, what you have to do, download the Unacademy learning app, then follow me on that. And for my free lectures, on Unacademy, this is the link. Here you will find all the links. This is the glossary of my free lectures on Unacademy. And guys, this is our channel for mechanical. You can ask your mechanical friends to follow this. This is the channel for civil. This is for SSC, JEE, all branches. This is for previous year question, where we will be uploading the solution of each and every previous year question. And this one is for computer science. So make sure that you are following SSC, JEE and GATE questions also. So 3 channels you must be following. These 3. Okay. And ask your mechanical, civil and CS friends to follow the relevant channels as well. Thank you, Dipanshi. Thank you for the appreciation and thank you for the time, guys. Tonight at 10:30, I am coming live again to teach you one of the best concepts in a matter of just 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I'll tell you something very, very important. So come live tonight at 10:30. Okay. And right now, Shankar sir is taking a session on how to study online. So you guys can switch to that session and make sure that you watch it. Thank you, guys.